The 7th edition of the Kenya Inter-Counties Sports and Cultural Association will be kicking off in Kericho County from tomorrow. Now, the week-long event will attract around 8,000 participants from the 47 counties. And TV's Bridget Ngana is in Kericho County with the host Governor Paul Chepkwony. Bridget, tell us more ahead of the kickoff tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much, Ida. We are at the Kericho Green Stadium, and this will be the venue of the Kikoska edition of sports edition that is attracting participants from the 47 counties. I'm on set with the Governor, Paul Chepkwony, and also Kikoska Erickson. She's going to tell us about the special event that is going to take place tomorrow, focusing on persons with disabilities, specifically people living with cerebral palsy. They're going to be taking part in sports. But thank you so much, Governor Chepkwony. Kikoska 7th edition is taking place in Kericho County. Tell us what is special about this event taking place in Kericho.
Thank you very much. The whole country will be in Kericho tomorrow, all the 47 counties. Together with the representatives of the national government will be here. There will be various sporting activities here. And I would like to take this opportunity to welcome our brothers and sisters from all the 47 counties. I want especially to welcome them to come and enjoy the best of Kericho, beginning with Kericho tea, right from the source. If you come here for one day and you take Kericho tea from whichever factory, you have 10 years more of your life. So welcome, and beginning with you, I would like you to start taking tea from today. I would like to inform the country that so many leaders will be here, as there will be more than 10,000 participants and people here. So the economy of Kericho will be booming tomorrow. I want to let the business community of Kericho to take advantage of these games, because there'll be so many people who need to be catered for. Our bed occupancy is up to the challenge. We qualified to host Kikoska because of merit, because we have the capacity to hold these games.
Maybe I'll request you to lift your mic a little bit closer to your mouth, and maybe just tell us tomorrow what athletics are going to take place. Are we going to see maybe field and track and field events, football, rugby? What are the variety of sports are going to take place tomorrow, and how are they helping also the counties in terms of tapping the talent within the public servants?
Very well. We love ball games, we love athletics, we love different categories of ball games, and various participants will have a chance to showcase their talents. And I'm very sure managers of different teams in the country, especially for ball games, will be scouting from the best. And I'm very sure within these particular games, a few lucky good players can end up joining very good football teams in this country.
Sports are good and bring people together, and we have a representative from the Swedish government, the deputy mayor from a city in Sweden, Kikoska Erickson. You are talking about cerebral palsy, people living with cerebral palsy taking place in athletics. Just tell us about CIPISRA and how it's now looking towards Africa in terms of picking up talent that will eventually even take part in the 2024 Paralympics.
Yes, I'm very grateful for the invitation for the government to be able to come here. I'm the deputy mayor of the city of Västerås. I'm not in the national government, but in the local. But I'm also involved with CIPISRA, which is an international organization that provides and develops sports for people with especially cerebral palsy. And we'll be showing tomorrow an athletic event with race running. And it's a type of a running frame that enables people with severe disabilities, even though they cannot walk or stand, they can run as long as they have some sort of movement in their legs. And we're going to show that, and it's very, very important that, and our hopes are that Kenya will help us to bring this sport further and spread it more among the African continent and also internationally. And it's just become included in the World Para-Athletics and the International Paralympic Committee. And it's not yet in the Paralympics, but we're aiming for Paris in 2024. And if we could get Kenya and other African countries going, I think that the chance of that would come true.
Is Kenya the first country that you're introducing this sport, or you already spread out to other countries in Africa?
Not so much in Africa. I know there's a few maybe in South Africa, and there's a few in Tunisia, but not very much. So it's in this part of Africa. It's the first time, and so we brought two of the race running frames that we will leave here, and hopefully that Kenya will help us to spread this fantastic sport to all over the African continent and help us to spread it all over the world.
Maybe before I let you go, is this specifically targeting people with cerebral palsy, or any other person who has a special needs can really take part in this special race?
Anyone can take part of it, but at the moment, to compete internationally, you need to have a cerebral palsy or a brain damage, which that's very similar to cerebral palsy, and you've been classified out of the mobility of your legs, but it's also a very, very good recreational sport for children all ages. So you can start at the age of 2 or 3 years old, and enables the children to be able to run and play with their mates and use sport. It's such a fantastic way of developing your social skills and also the health benefit, of course.
Thank you so much. Governor, you are a representative of the Council of Governors representing the youth and sports, but we're also talking about something that is also dictating national discourse right now. There is an impending strike by the county, in the counties, by the public servants or the unions representing them. Just from the point of view of the chair or the seat that you have at the COG, do you believe that the impending strike will also affect the delivery of services in the counties?
Fortunately, our workforce understands the challenges that we are facing in the country, and we are constantly involved in conversation and to bring each of us to understand that we have challenges, and these challenges we are solving with the national government. The governors are listening governors. So basically, when this was brought to our attention, we as governors have talked to different union leaders, and we're saying, hey, look here, we have this Kikoska now. Let's finish with it, and we'll sit together. We believe in talking, and I'm very sure we'll all understand the challenges that we are facing. And as soon as the challenges are surmounted, I'm very sure everyone will be very happy.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about also the Ugatuzi initiative within the Council of Governors, an outfit that is meant to also push the agenda of devolution during this call for the referendum or review of the constitution. What exactly is the Ugatuzi initiative targeting to do for the counties and also push for the progress of devolution?
Well, unfortunately, it is not the initiative of the governors. The governors have their position, and our position is that we support any effort that will strengthen devolution. As you know, in 2010 we voted for a new constitution, and there are flaws in the new in this new constitution. And one of the areas that we are looking at as governors are the flaws, and then of course we want to look at areas that will strengthen devolution. So we'll give a position as Council of Governors, and we'll give the position as a united body. I am not authorized at this point to say exactly what we are going to present.
And finally, the push for the monies to be increased, the impasse is still there. We even had the chair of the Council of Governors appealing to the two houses of parliament to really heed to the proposal of the COG in terms of the monies, the budgetary allocation for the counties. What is the status right now? Are you still moving to court, waiting for the court to translate the constitution for you? And also maybe how else are you maybe lobbying in the back doors or without off camera to really ensure that the counties get the monies they deserve?
As you know, there is a case in the Supreme Court, and there are two aspects in this particular matter. One is about quantum. We are not talking about quantum as far as governors are concerned. Our issue at the Supreme Court is about the general principles that need to be sorted out so that we don't have these problems year in, year out. So the problem of the quantum is between the Senate and the National Assembly, and that is something they will talk about and agree, but unfortunately it's affecting us. Mm-hmm. But for us, we certainly feel that there are challenges that we are facing as governors, and these are challenges arising out of general principles which we need the Supreme Court to interpret, so that once and for all we settle these disputes so that they never occur again.
So thank you so much, Governor Chepkoni. Thank you so much, Vicky Erickson. We had a very brief session, but I do believe tomorrow would be the big day for Kericho County to showcase the 7th edition of the Kikoska Games that are going to take place from Monday all through the week. More than 8,000 participants are going to take part in these games, all of them working in the 47 county governments. The host governor has said this is a boom for Kericho County, and it's going to also expose the county towards other in the country, to other counties rather. I'm running over myself, but the issue is it is sports bringing together people, cohesion, national cohesion. We're talking about also the improvement of the economy for Kericho County, but also the special highlight of these years Kikoska Games are the Special Olympics, the special races rather, that are going to take place tomorrow. It's Kenya versus Sweden in the cerebral palsy race, a first for Kenya, and we do hope that from this they will be able to snowball into an effect that more Kenyans or persons living with disabilities will also be featured as the people who will fly the national flag higher in athletics. And we do expect Vicky Skewer Erickson, who's going to teach us the ropes and also maybe pull in on other Kenyans who have special needs to take part in athletics and also track and field events, and also many other sporting activities that maybe persons living with disabilities have also been locked out of because of lack of exposure and also lack of opportunities. But from Kericho County, we do expect a very heated and a very vibrant Kikoska Games, the 7th edition, taking place right here in the Rift Valley. And I now take you back to Ida for the rest of the sporting events.